What's going on, everybody? It's Caleb Moats, once again back with another episode of the Caleb Moats Show. So, as you already know, it's Thursday, so we're going to be talking about how we're going to solve all the world's problems. So, starting out with solving the world's problems with Caleb Moats. Now, it's been a weird week. I know I think I say that every week, but every week is weird. Nowadays, it just keeps getting weirder and weirder. But let's just jump right into it, see what's been going on. So the one thing that is still going on is that freaking government shutdown. It is going and going and going and going, and they're playing with real people's lives. It's not just a little. It's not a game. They're playing with real people's lives. People are going without pay, and coming up November 1st, that's there's going to be no more EBT and SNAP. So now you're going to have Americans going without food, and the Republicans have done 13 different votes to reopen the government. 13 have all been shot down by the Democratic Party. And they all say, if we end the shutdown, we lose our leverage. They don't have any more leverage. Well, yeah, but they got to realize it's not a game. Like, these people are actually going without food. It's not a game. These are real human lives they're playing with. Think about it, pilots, air traffic controllers, and TSA agents, all in the airports, they go without pay. Now, I know I wouldn't want to work without pay. You would think these people might start getting lackadaisical. They might just stop showing up. They might find another career, and it's already down in the employment in that agency overall. And now you're going to have people not showing up because they're going to sit there and think about it, like, oh, they're not going to pay me. This happens. No, I'm not going to work here. Go find another job. You'll have pilots. They're not getting paid at all. So just think, they have to go pick up another job so they can pay their mortgage, so they can buy their kids food, so they can pay their car payments. And what's going to happen when a pilot has to work another job, or one of these people have to work another job? They're going to show up to work dead tired. And what's going to happen to safety? It's not going to be good. And on top of that, all of these people, what if your kids want to go play football or basketball or baseball? You have to pay for that. You have to buy the equipment for that. And without these paychecks, there's no way that these parents are doing that. So now they're going to have to sit here and have a conversation. Look, you're not able to go play baseball this year. You're not able to sign up for the basketball team this year. All because our government wants to play freaking games. It's not right to hold the American people hostage. It's not right for one side of the government to try and hold the other side hostage and saying, we're not doing this until you do it our exact way. It ain't right. It never will be. So, like I said last week, whenever you're voting for the people that you're going to put in charge, into Senate, into power, remember this. Remember what's happening, because this can't be happening. It's going on, what, 30 days now? It can't be happening. We need to open the government, get the people paid, and let people live their lives, and then you discuss the issues. We don't hold people hostage like that. It's America. It's not freaking a dictatorship or anything like that. So that's all I got about the government shutdown. I'm getting kind of fed up with it. I'm sure thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands of Americans are getting fed up with it as well. I'm tired of hearing about it. It needs to be over. But now that'll go talk about the next topic. In Virginia, 2 boys were suspended for questioning why transgenders allowed access to the boys' locker room. These high school boys, they didn't want to change or anything like that in front of a girl. Shoot, I'm 26 years old. I don't want to change in front of a girl either. So they questioned it. They told her, get out of the bathroom. And she didn't leave. So when they question it and actually went to someone, they get suspended for it because it's sexual harassment. Come on now. In August, these kids said that they were uncomfortable with it, but no one listened to them. Makes absolutely no sense. And these are high school age kids. Why is this happening in high school? Why is it even a conversation? I feel pretty freaking uncomfortable if I'm just sitting there using the bathroom and then a female walks in beside me and starts using it. That it's just not right. And these kids, they're suspended for 10 days. They're trying to press charges against them for sexual harassment. I mean, come on now. When are we going to start gaining some common sense in this country, in the world? Like, these kids just claim that they were uncomfortable. No one listened. So it upticked and upticked, as it does if no one listens. You have a problem, you don't handle the problem, it gets worse and worse and worse and keeps on going. So when are we going to wake up and do something about the problem to start with? These kids shouldn't have been put in this situation at all to begin with. Why was it even allowed? If you're a boy, you go into the boys' bathroom. If you're a girl, you go into the girls' bathroom. I don't know why that's so hard to understand. I don't know why there's so much confusion about that. It's common sense. We need to start getting common sense in our country, in our world. Just because you're confused don't mean that you're exceptions to the rules. And that's that. I can't believe that they were actually suspended for that and found guilty of sexual harassment. Makes absolutely no sense at all. Now these parents are going to have to be going to court, going and doing these things because the kids wanted to use the boys' bathroom without being in front of a girl. Makes no sense at all. You see it all over the place. Like it it's getting out of hand. There needs to be an end to it. But golly, man. So now that's that. It's happening. It's only going to keep getting worse. I just hope and pray that we finally get some common sense back in the world and we're not stuck in a mental state of confusion confusing our children. Like, why is there a girl coming into the boys' locker room? Makes no sense. But now, with that being said, we'll go into a little bit of a sports world. The Blue Jays are up 3-1 on the Dodgers, which I am actually very happy to hear. I'm not a huge Dodgers fan. The Blue Jays, they got some guys that I like. I like to watch Vladdy play. I like Bo Bichette. They got a good solid team, and they're up 3-1 on the Dodgers, who have been the best team in baseball for years now. So it's going to be real interesting to see if Freddie Freeman and Shohei Ohtani can turn it around and start winning. I know the game 4, I believe, or game 3 went into 18 innings. Freddie Freeman hit the home run. It's been a freaking good series. I'm really interested to see how that one turns out. But just know, I'm going to be a happy man if the Blue Jays win the thing. I mean, they got some dogs on both teams. I mean, I'm entertained. That's all I'm saying. Now, one last thing that I want to talk about is a hurricane in Jamaica. Category 5 hurricane. Just ripped through the nation of Jamaica. Pray for all the victims. Pray for the people who lost everything. I know how hard it was for some of the people here in Florida. I went out myself and I was helping clean up and helping get the debris and stuff out and just seeing what it did to those families. And that really wasn't even a category 5. I can only imagine what they're going through right now. So just pray for them. If you can do anything to help, go and do it. If there's anything at all that you can do, go help them out. Pray for them. Just pray that they get back on their own feet. And that's all I got for the day. I want to end on a quote that Erica Kirk made in her speech. You can't change a nation if you're enslaved to fear. Now, if you look at 2 Corinthians, what we've been going through on Tuesdays now, it talks about how you need to be bold. You need to be bold as Christian, as men and women. Stand up for what is right. It's not our job to sit down and cry. It's not our job to sit down and cower in fear. It's our job to stand up and fight for what's right. Change the issues you see. Grow up. Put your big boy and girl pants on. Walk out. And just remember, the armor of God doesn't have a back plate. It doesn't cover the back because we're not supposed to retreat. Supposed to stand as people of God in God's army and walk through the controversy and walk through the fear. So remember that you can't change a nation if you're enslaved to fear. Stand tall. Go do what's right. And that's all I got for the day. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope I see y'all Tuesday for the Bible study that we're doing. Be going through 2 Corinthians 9 through 12. That being said, y'all have a good one. Peace.